Hey, how's it going? I've been working on a scrape that will find the founder's email address and metadata for a company based on their first, last name, full name, company name, and web URL. This might be useful if you go on a website and you find the founder information and website name and stuff like that, and you want to get a little bit more details. So I'm using Captain Data and I'm using Make, and I've got a cat walking straight past the video. And the setup looks a little bit like this. So I've got a Google Sheets which is watching the rows. This is for new inputs here. And then I pass this to Captain Data, which does the first initial scrape. And what this is doing is passing it to Captain Data and just trying to find a bit more information. The next one here, it updates a row. And what I'm doing is I'm updating the job ID to here, just so the scrapers don't get confused. And then once that job ID is updated, I put it to sleep. And I do that to give Captain Data time to scrape. And it sleeps for, I think, 35 seconds. I can reduce this, but sometimes when you're passing a load into Captain Data, it can take a little while. So 35 seconds is enough time for it to run in the background, for then Make to do its next pass along search. And then it will list the job results, and then it will update Google Sheets again with the results. Then it will launch another workflow, go to sleep again, then it will try and find the email address of the founder, and then it will update Google Sheets. So it works like this. If I paste this in here, so it's fresh. So if I choose where this workflow is going to start, I'm going to select myself. And then we'll press run once. And you can see here, so Captain Data has launched its first scrape, and now it's gone to sleep for 35 seconds. If we go in the background of Captain Data and we'll go to activity, you can see here the scrape has started. And this is visiting my website for Promily, and it's doing a scrape. And it will return the details back into the spreadsheet. So you can see here, we got, I don't know, maybe 15 seconds left. I'll just pause this. So it's finished its sleep and it's updated the Google Sheet. If we go back here, you can see here it's returned back my Twitter and meta description from my website. Here's the scraper ID. Currently it's gone to sleep whilst it's looking for my email address, and this will be pasted into here, all going well. So let's have a look, and it's completed. It looks like it's failed on this one. Let's just see why it's failed. It says it doesn't contain any results. Well, it can't find my email address. It does work. It's obviously having a moment because I tested this before this video, but it's typical. If we go into Captain Data and we'll try and see why it couldn't find it. It has found my email address, but it's not passed it back to the spreadsheet. Let's have a look. I wonder if it took longer than my sleep and then Captain Data couldn't find any results because it hadn't actually finished. So I might need to adjust the delay here. I did try and speed it up by putting in 20 seconds. I might have to put it back at 35. It's not the quickest process in the world. Anyway, so the idea of this is I could go onto LinkedIn, I could find a load of companies, grab the details through an initial scrape, paste it into here, and then just let this work. You could just leave this to run like, I don't know, a couple of times a day, and over time, Captain Data and Make will talk to each other, and it will paste back all of the details here, ready for your next cold email campaign or whatever you need to do with the data. Let me know what you think in the comments. It would be great to get some feedback, and I hope you like the cat.